Right, I now have a question from, would you believe, EC. No other description. To what extent do you believe, firstly, that the mission in Afghanistan is progressing, and secondly, how that progress will be measured? Yeah, okay. Well, I believe that it's progressing because I can see progress every time I visit theatre, every time I hear a report on military operations. I can see how they've moved on, how there are now new areas where the Afghan government is able to reach the people, where we're able to provide security for the people. I can also see, in terms of the numbers of troops and the greater commitment that we've got, and therefore our ability to do that in the future. If you go back just a year, and let's just take Helmand Province because we as British tend to be interested in that specifically because that's where our people are. There were around about 8,000 troops in Helmand Province. Overwhelmingly they were ours, and there was the Danish battle group, and there were some Estonians. There are now approaching 30,000 ISAF troops in Helmand, a big inflow of Americans, an increase of our own troops, and a big increase in the Afghan National Army itself. So we can now provide security in a way that we couldn't do a year ago. The way that we'll measure it in the future is how many parts of the country the Afghan government have got effective access to, and we are controlling, we're providing security for, but also the capability of the Afghan National Army itself. We need to grow the numbers, and we need to grow the quality of Afghan soldiers, and we need over time to hand over district by district, province by province, Afghanistan to them so that they can take the lead. Yes, of course, we'll have to provide them with backup for some time to come, but they'll be able to take the lead. And of growing importance is the quality and the quantity of the Afghan National Police, because I think we've made a lot of progress in the area of the army. And the police is the indicator now that's lagging. So we need more police, better trained police, tackle the corruption within the police so that the police are actually protecting the people rather than, as sadly they have been in some instances, ripping the people off and preying on them. We know what the problems are. We are making considerable progress, and I think we know how to measure that progress in the future.